Hello, everybody. John Pate, Republican candidate for Baxter County Sheriff. I met with one of our local business owners and we were discussing some details about the drug problem here in Baxter County and what to do with the offenders. It was his idea. It was a great idea. I really want to see this implemented if I get elected. I'll give you a quick overview. What if we could stop having a revolving door of drug offenders at the sheriff's office? I'm not talking about the dealers, I'm talking about the users. What if it didn't cost the taxpayers any money, the county didn't have to house them, and they were actually put into a position that they become not only clean and sober, but working, productive members of society? Now, keep in mind, this is all just basically the blueprint, but it would take the sheriff working with the prosecutor and the judge to implement this. What would happen, I'll give you a brief summary just so you got an idea of what I'm talking about. We're not talking about violent offenders. We're talking about someone who got caught with drugs, possibly drug paraphernalia. They don't have any kind of violent criminal history, anything like that. They just got caught. They're an addict. They need help. Well, if we put them into county jail, it's costing the taxpayers / the sheriff's department money to house them, feed them, clothe them, give them medical and dental, and help take care of them. What if we could instead of, now this being prior to them being sentenced and found guilty, what if we could give them to somebody that will take custody of that said person, make them work, help them with their recovery, and it not cost the taxpayers anything? We're not having to worry about bonding somebody out of jail, although that would probably be, in my opinion, a better way to go because it makes someone else other than the facility responsible for them. If they violate the terms and conditions of the release, then they're brought back to jail. If they leave the facility, they get a warrant issued for them for escape and additional charges. Now, what does this do for the county and the taxpayers? Well, it keeps the taxpayers and the county from having to house them and feed them. It also helps them to get clean and sober. It also makes them go to work, makes them more responsible. It helps everybody all the way around so that we don't have that revolving door, and it opens up beds for violent offenders that need to be in there. Again, this is in the preliminary stage, but I think it's a great idea. It's something I really want to work on. We are trying to fine tune it and basically make it into a business plan that everyone understands and can get on board with. It's just an idea. I'd love to hear your comments on it because, again, I'm not talking about dealers and violent criminals, people with lengthy criminal histories. This isn't for them. This is for your first or second time offender that's done got caught with drugs and paraphernalia, and they just need help. Okay, it would be a two-party system. One, they would have to be willing to submit to the facility and obey by the rules and guidelines. And two, it would also help clean up the court system a little bit and quit bogging down the courts with people that are repeat offenders showing back up in court for the same charges. Now, of course, if they complete the program, if they become working members of society and they are clean and sober, their charges can be dismissed. They can do suspended imposition of sentence, which means if they stay clean, sober, out of trouble, don't get any reoffenses within however long they want, a year, 5 years, whatever, they stay out of jail. In some cases, they just pay the fines. They can be on probation. So after they complete the program, they have somebody looking out over their shoulder, drug testing them regularly, and they're not bogging down the system. It's a win-win for everybody. leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I definitely love this idea, and I really want to see it implicated and put into place, but it's going to take a lot of research as far as the laws and rules governing it. I need to get with several people plus some attorneys and make sure that we can do this. And again, it's in the infant stages, but it's something that I really want to work on. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for watching.